shaking ass on screen. So he almost started shaking his ass. He said, "Thank God for YouTube." He started thanking YouTube and all that. But
throwing on first down, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Cook.
God, it was street fighter.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
He's talking this shit.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field.
Like, you can have 84,000 people
on play. That just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they
will allow niggas to,
ready to go. Still
copyright
the fact that the ball got turned over.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And he was going through that. Like, niggas will have videos of him.
The Raider offense
of his videos, and like this nigga shit had thousands of views on YouTube. Exactly.
Costly turnover, and then that turned into
better edits and all that.
Instead, how many times have we said
fighting through? And
it'd be his gameplay instead of him.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taking it all the way down to the 8.
All his shit.
The thing that hurt on that play, the missed
you understand what I'm saying? And I feel bad for him due to the fact that.
You get the guy that you want
he edited his own
have him miss a tackle.
But this is where he's at a point where he should have paid that.
About the 1 yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Right. And I'm not saying his editing is bad, but
he's over the line and in for a touchdown. Gesicki taking it in from a yard out, and the Raiders they're within an extra point of tying this thing.
I'm talking about you got niggas out here getting 100,000 views off of his shit, and he can't even crack that.
Game first quarter, but still they're going to go.
He's cracking 60. He's cracking 50, but he ain't cracking 100.
Travels out of bounds. So
you got niggas making videos about him getting
kick try.
So it's like, bro, but you still, I don't give a fuck, nobody say. The number of subscribers he has, if that shit kind of went to Twitch, or look at day one, he caught 3,000 views.
A give, this is Cook.
Over Twitch alone. And I'm talking about being live on YouTube, you get 500.
Well, every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game.
When he got 3,000 views,
get to the perimeter.
He almost shook his ass. He shook his ass on the screen. He was so excited. I was happy. I started watching him move on YouTube. I didn't know about him until Nick was talking about him.
Jackson looking to throw on third.
Got that shit back. He was so excited. He's like, I'm not gonna see nothing crazy. You know why he didn't kick him? He said, "Oh, that is bad."
They're able to get the third down conversion. These two teams all tied after one.
Good, Joe.
What up, man?
Hey, man.
You
gotta check out that burger joint on Flatlands and Remsen. My boy just opened up a burger joint in Canarsie.
What's it called?
Bad Burgers. Can't miss it.
Now a give running right, it's Cook.
Food is good, so I'm not gonna lie to you.
Down right around the 12.
Yeah, I got salmon burgers for the kids, burger, fries. They got sweet potato fries. They got cauliflower fries.
You said Flatlands and Remsen by the TD Bank?
Yes, right across the street from the TD Bank. Right across the street from the TD Bank.
Okay.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
What you know about out here, nigga? You a Long Island nigga, son.
Come on, son. I'm from Canarsie, bro. Don't do that
Stop
to me.
false claiming, son. You sound like
Don't do that.
Don't do that. But all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7.
On my shit?
Now
I don't know.
With the kickoff honors following the touchdown. take it.
Nah, I don't have the chat screen up, bro.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yo, tell that nigga suck a dick. What you talking about?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm gonna check that shit out. I'm gonna check it out.
To Sutton and brought down,
yo, my nigga, I know Ben.
Reaching the 45-yard line.
I know Ben.
Start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. The big play to start him out. Has him
I'm
at the
gonna check it out.
already.
You got salmon burgers?
Here's
New. Definitely checking this shit out. I'm gonna make my burger.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Cam's throw complete here to Komet.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They have the first down with that gain of 4
The Knicks is 5-1. Guys is 5-1.
They got Brooklyn.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
Out of the gun.
Son, I feel like this turned the page for real, too.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
You know why?
First half he's putting together well over 100 yards
like,
already with
it don't
that
feel
last
like
catch.
Brandon's sitting there
they'd be well
dying
to keep
for the
looking
call.
his way.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown here.
They look better. They look more of a team than Brooklyn.
And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of time.
Yeah, Brooklyn's struggling right now, especially with no Kyrie. Struggling right now.
They'll have no depth. So what they need to do is hurry to find a trade partner for that nigga. If they really want to trade him.
Decision. Tie game first half. But here's an onside kick.
My brother said that shit. My brother said that shit. And I feel like he will get the defense.
This one away. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they
thought they had the right
situation, you know, and the right approach and going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Nah, he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cook running right. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Toward the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
No, but I think. Yo,
and now Jackson will look to throw it. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yeah, we were chopping it up about it. Yeah.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
That Magic, that nigga Cole Anthony, he should be a Knick.
Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his right.
Yeah, he from
That's
out here.
complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Got his pop's name. They call him.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Until he got caught up with some prostitutes.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with decent starting field position,
y'all forgot he got caught with prostitutes. The only reason why he's in the NBA
behind him,
talking
shit. He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
But the thing is,
right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but
NBA TV,
let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that.
And he knows that.
I
That
don't
was
know
one
why.
right in his breadbasket and one
I understand the holes, but
and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we've hit halftime all even
like
at 14
it's a certain regalness
as
Greg
we are
Anthony
off to
has,
Orlando now to
and it was
check in
like
with Jonathan
it was never on
Coachman
camera,
and
it
our
just got
EA
caught.
halftime report.
If it's not on camera,
And
good.
ready to get the party
If
started
it's on
for the
camera,
second
you
half.
clip.
It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be stopped
exactly.
right around
And
where he would have been had he gone down to a
your
knee,
mind
maybe
can be
a
whatever,
yard shy
and the
at
PR can work
24.
with that. What's a camera in this video?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Jackson's throw complete here to Waller. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found.
Oh, okay.
2nd and 10. Third quarter, all tied up.
You
This
overheated
is
your
2nd
shit?
and 10. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he takes this one down almost
It's one of those shits that you got to turn sideways and kind of like catch yourself.
Check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there. Turned it into a really nice game. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6.
Question.
Now 2nd and 4.
Your monitor, how big is it? Pause.
Throwing is Jackson. That's caught by Waller out left side. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now Jackson on first down. And this is caught by Evans. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Robert Tonyan from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
I gotta be.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
I forgot who's
Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He should.
So
he should.
Barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's a give to Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams in the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Saquon Barkley.
I think I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like they're
extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores. The kicks away, and the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Cooper's first catch, and good for a 1st down. On the ground, it's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
Eat us.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Fuck out of here.
Able to find Komet. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Newton. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now Newton. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, here's Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Now Saquon Barkley.
Put him down.
He'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. Steps away. There's that man again. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Cam to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Newton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
What the fuck you mean? That's
an important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Newton to throw. And that is knocked away.
Y'all, I can't do everything.
Incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Right, you've been playing for too long, my nigga. That's Davis from the same. Well, that's on your team last year that you
down 7.
He was on the franchise
boat,
bro.
For it here on 4th down.
Sweet.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds here, a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts him in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Newton. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play.
I don't control you. I tell you what to do.
And this is going to be
control these lines. I tell them what to do.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So
Yay.
this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnover.
Slinging that bitch. Good shit, Rambo. Good shit, man. Beasy. That shit was very enjoyable. Yo, who next? Yo, Tim. Big C. Y'all want some smoke? Yo, Tim, you there? Well, Rambeezy, let's run him back, because these niggas, I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. Sure. I don't know. I ain't gonna front Tim after he spoke with us. I nigga probably was dipping from the third quarter. So. Dip from a minute ago. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, after he told us what happened with the monitor, and you said your piece, it was a nigga. That shit conked down on him, son. That shit said. That shit happened with my TV sometimes. With the Samsung, sometimes that shit just. Or sometimes the shit don't want to turn off. I gotta plug this shit out, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, let it get some rest, and jack it right back in. It be times in the crib, so it be pitch black. No TV be on. We either on the phone, I'm on my phone, or I'm chilling. Like, we don't even let the shit run. Sometimes that shit be on all night. The crib be pitch black, bro. "29-year-old died after being shot." Knife-wielding robber takes a bite from a 13-year-old. Like, for real, my nigga? Not enough that he's 13, you gotta use a knife on that little nigga. And it said 13-year-old. It didn't say girl or boy. Hold on. That's the type of shit you thump a nigga in his head for. And this nigga exposed himself in front of a 9-year-old girl on a bus. I gotta see if the 9-year-old girl was in. Nah, he can't expose yourself on a bus, you fucking idiot. That nigga's just sick in the head. It was a boy, it was a boy. From Queens. Some 13-year-old babies. That's the type of shit,
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This take it in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Newton now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Solid effort by Jair Alexander there defensively.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Jackson. And he will find Davis. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield points, maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
She had advantage.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Newton. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
You see what Ramsey's doing to me right now?
And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Once that shit keep on working, that's why he stopped running.
They hand off to their big tight end. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Mike Gesicki taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
Oh, what? He slutted for you, bro? Yo, if you didn't realize that upper kickoff just now, I kicked the shit out of bounds.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now it's Jackson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
You know why? You know what they have?
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I scrambled twice. It could be a quarterback. It could be anything.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd
down. The dark ages when this shit first came?
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
I'll tell you why I like that.
Now Jackson.
That's when I was fucking y'all up because y'all had to stay with this shit. Y'all ain't like,
hang on. It's
me too,
down.
but
that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Whole 5 games.
So
not whole 5 games.
Down,
but
they need to get to the 28 for a first. Jackson forced out to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Jackson now. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Cook now off the read option. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Cook now off the read option. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to 14-yard line.
They did something. They did something.
Convert with a gain of 4.
Do I have a Cookie move in? Do I have certain characters move in?
Understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. 2nd and 11 now.
He gave into the role of the draft.
Back to throw. Jackson. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jackson, flush to his right. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Cook now off the read option. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles,
what's
to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds
yo, I never
generic,
saw no shit
it
like, yo,
sounds
Big C, what the fuck you
trite,
out there doing?
but the
Son? You
blocks are
picking.
made up
You
front,
gotta remember the
offensive
play
line,
that you
collective
think.
victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run, all the way into the end zone?
He was picking the pick.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Nothing you got on this team match anything.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Back to throw, Newton. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Newton. A full left side taken in by Komet. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Newton throwing again. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
That shit is Joseph. That song's ill. That song's ill. Front on that nigga. That song's ill.
They'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's got this down a yard or two.
He's giving it a female energy that matches the song.
On the catch there, brings
Plays
him
it.
second
Just,
down.
yo, I took that shit off my playlist. Yeah, I forgot how.
Here's Jackson. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, Jackson. This is caught by Evans. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The kick by McManus is good. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando,
And
here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
He could have got it. Yo, this nigga Poyer moved backwards instead of going forward. Rambo could have got that.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 50, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Cook now off the read option. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. 2nd and 5. Cook now off the read option. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They go play action with Jackson. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Yo, Ran B's out front. These niggas say he don't
win.
win. These niggas say his DC's gonna be at safety. So that nigga was literally at your safety just now.
Cook now off the read option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Cook now off the read option. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Four yards remain for 2nd down.
You said Westbrook. I thought you meant Wilson.
Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And look at this.
God.
They get the turnover they need, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Gets this to nothing good on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, will likely put an end to this thing. They run it again with Cook, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Jackson. Setting up the screen for Cook. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first.
I think the East gonna shake up. I don't think the status quo is gonna be status quo. Like certain niggas at the top. I'll tell you this right now in the playoffs. 2 niggas who's always there, like the Celtics, Sixers, them niggas. One of them niggas, like the Sixers, Celtics, Indiana, somebody ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be the Wizards, gonna be there. The Bulls gonna be there. And they only lost is to the Knicks. Cause you gotta start off strong. Shit, the Timberwolves are strong low key. No, they lost to the Knicks, dog. Yeah, no, they beat the Hornets. They lost to the Knicks. They went up there. They went up there. It was like Joakim Noah night. So it was the Knicks versus Chicago. They was in Chicago. And Rose and Gibson, all of them niggas there. It was like a fucking Bulls reunion. So niggas was chilling out there, and then niggas just bust their ass and went out to eat after. It's yo, the Knicks. What the Knicks did was essentially took the Bulls team from 10 years ago. They got Rose and Gibson, and their head coach. They basically just took their squad and just put it on the Knicks. Like fuck it. Nigga dropped 35, 8, and 6. That nigga played like LeBron last night. The way he's supposed to play instead of playing. Like he said his idol is Kobe, so he be just jacking up stupid shots. None of his shots was stupid against the. He was in the paint, and they pop up three. Now, he was 6 from 8 from 3. That don't happen. So, but he was 12 for 18 overall. He was 12 for 18 overall. Steelers versus Brown is 3-3. Oh, come, yo, my Panthers losing to the Falcons right now. 3-10.
Houston, make it look good.
Make what you look good, nigga. It's clip.
Basketball, NBA, and NFL.
Oh, ooh.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out like in 2 years or some shit like that, or 3 years. I don't know if that's what it's called, but probably.
11 for 11?
It's 7-7 right now. Let's go.
He started 11 for 11.
He was alright on the Steelers. Eli Apple still in the league? Bum ass nigga.
They take that weathering shit a little too serious. I ain't wearing that shit in the game.
I'm not wearing the weathering in the game either. That shit going in a box up in the locker room.
Get out of here. Same with the chain. I ain't gonna. Alright. Nah. I don't understand.
You think so? You said going to Nigeria? Yeah, but they all played for college ball though. They all play college ball.
Ahmed.
Yeah. Fucking Eli Apple. Is that the no? That's Prince. That's Umukamara. Umukamara. Jesus Christ, son. That nigga lips into the room before he do. What? No, you gotta repeat it. 'Cause I didn't understand one word you just said. Moms carry baby for the son. So what? She's a surrogate? Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. If it's like the son wife couldn't get pregnant, but if the wife's eggs, and the moms is having it, so be it. So be it. If that's the case, so be it. Because what happened? Be not it. They wish it was it. They wish it. That wish shit is trash. That shit. That wish shit is trash. You might as well go to eBay, nigga. Wish is getting a bad reputation. I mean, Wish it been like that for Wish for years. Um, he ain't sent me. Hold on. Let me see. He ain't sent me an invite. Yo, you wanna play again, Big Rambeezy? Rambo. I normally send him the invites. I don't know if he wanna. I don't know. Sound like you wanna rock. You wanna rock with one? Yo, Rambo, BCC said answer that call. Yo, this shit said point of view, quitting my day job while my son brings in 7 figures gaming. They's got like these the Instagram stories, and then you know them shits little skits, and it says we had the moms cleaning and shit, and it says quitting my day job while my son bringing 7 figures gaming, and then he said the mom as a mom I'm quitting my day job while my son bringing 7 figures gaming, and it was like a skit, and then underneath it the nigga was like, that's your son money, my nigga. Everybody know how sons and moms get down. You think if this nigga's pulling in 7 figures, they gonna have his moms out there like that? Unless the moms want to continue work. If a nigga's pulling in a mil to 2 to 3 mil, you think he gonna have his moms out there like that? You bugging. I'm not saying daughters. I'm just showing sons. If I'm pulling in 3 mil, nigga. My mom's sitting at home right now. Oh God. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. Nah. That shit look like somebody made that shit up and then put that shit on Wish to sell it. That shit look disgusting. The Ernest Johnson, the Ernest. Yo, you got kicked? I was saying, like somebody just really made that shit and just you and just like sold that shit on Wish. Like, what? What? Like, I understand you probably spent like $40 on the bullshit, but like for real, like come on. Who trying to invite you? Mm, you ain't listening, you heard? Who's that fumbling with the mic? Alright, you already know what time it is, Tent. Let's go. Welcome back. I sent him the invite, and he accepted. It's funny, from Tim ain't on the mic. Send that nigga the invite, that nigga there. No. Me and Rambo just went at it, so that was me and Tim. I like this nigga. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Yo, why is this shit so fucking...
First carry now for Dalvin Cook, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Second down, they go right back to Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Flushed out right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Yo, watch his fucking mouth.
Percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Fields throwing again. He's going to get this one down to Cook, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. 2nd down and goal. Fields eluding the pressure right. Caught. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, Chargers. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
No, Tim, nigga. Tim, waiting for me to pick. No, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Cooper on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now Jackson on first down. He'll buy some time right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cook now off the read option. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cook now off the read option. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Wow!
But incomplete. Well, the other day they told us, well, we've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert.
Wow.
And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. They get 25 yards out of that one. Good enough for a Kansas City first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Dalvin Cook punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to tie the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Cook on the toss left. Cook a first down and more. Touchdown, LA! Dalvin Cook, 41 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they took the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Should have played. Look at the stream is up. What are you talking about?
Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I played close twice.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yo,
And just under a minute to go.
You gotta make up for last night,
mounting
son.
a drive here if they can and get in the end zone.
Huh?
Tie this game
What
up.
the fuck?
And
Why is
here he
Fitzpatrick in?
goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
And he finds Penny. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. To throw is Jackson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Cook running right, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Dancing to his left. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Dearness Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 2nd down now, it's Cook.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. On the move to his left. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, you know, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Someone moved, flag is out, that's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the running clock on you, Faye? Doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Fields.
Clock, boy, you want that dub, son.
Flushed out right. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
Good D.
They start the drive with Cook, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take.
Of course.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Buying time to his left.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
Game here, boy.
Game that should have never been a game, my G.
Throwing, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Pick 6 and another pick.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the score.
Let me hear it.
He viewed a hope.
Let me hear
He
it.
viewed a hope.
Let me hear it. Okay. Alright.
For a Christian, you sure love lying.
Yo.
You sure love lying.
Yo.
But you're not. But you're not, God. But you're not. And for a Christian, you shouldn't be saying that. But for a Christian, you shouldn't even have that thought. You shouldn't even have that thought of being a God. That shouldn't even be a thing. I'm not listen. I'm not judging.
You hit him there with the 1-2. You hit style with the 1-2.
And I don't take on a religion, bro.
Yeah, he did. He been said that. Star been said that. He's what, non-denominational or some shit like that.
Yup.
You caught him good though, son. You caught him good.
Nigga always lying, son.
You caught him good.
All right. That was a good stream.